So today, me and my fiance decided to go see a movie, and I wanted to put some makeup on just because I feel too blah, but I decided to do coffee makeup. So I don't know really what that means, but I assume it's all browns and stuff. That's what I'm assuming. If it's not, I'm sorry. I want to use this. It's the old formula. I have a dent in mine, and I don't know how, but it makes me so mad. But I don't really ever use this one because it is full, but I'm gonna use it today. Why not? But before I do, I'm gonna cover up my big acne spots and stuff. So yes, just because I feel like, why not do a full beat on a random Thursday night? Why not? But yeah, we're gonna see a movie. He hasn't told me which one, so I assume I'm not gonna like it. We have different types of movies. Like, he likes more action and guns and stuff like that, and I like funny and of course the cat's meowing. And yeah, it just happens every time I close that door and he's not with his dad. It drives me crazy. But I think I covered up a lot of the pimples. It's not perfect. You can still see it through. Maybe I'll just leave a little more there. The other ones are more like not out. That one's kind of poking out. I'll leave that one just on the outside. Boy, go away from the door. But we'll just, I want to spray him with this. Get away from the door. Get away from me. If you can hear it, I'm spraying the water by the door because he'll sit there and meow for hours. So let's go. I don't know if this, I got this like, it says 1 and 2, but it's been a long time since I got this from my best friend's wedding at the time, and I was really tan at the time. Like, I don't think it's gonna be my shade, but I do have that white stuff that makes it. But we'll see. Let's see first. No, I think it's I want to say it's too dark, but I also want to say I'm not sure. Just head in real quick. I think it's too dark, guys. Gotta find that white. There it is. This stuff is nice. I'll just do a pump and a half. Maybe that'll just lighten it up a little. Perfect. I never know if I'm doing these right, but we're gonna do it best to our abilities. I might have made that too white, but I can fix that. I think I'm okay with that shade. Okay, we'll go with that one for now. And if it's too light, I can add more toasty because it's supposed to be coffee makeup, right? Yeah, so we're gonna go do that. We're gonna get the movies, but before that, we're gonna go to Dave's Hot Chicken. We love Dave's Hot Chicken. It's just every time we go there, I can't stand sitting in the restaurants. The music is so loud, and maybe I'm just becoming old, but like, no. And then there's always like crying kids, and then there's always like, and I love kids, but I work with them all day long. I'm tired of kids so much. Like, I want my own, but I feel like all day working with kids, and then you go to a restaurant and there's always a parent that like their kid's been crying for 10 minutes, and it's like, I get that your child is crying. I deal with crying all day, but to let your child just cry on the floor and scream loud and not be like, either quit your shit or I'm taking you out, or like, I don't know, I'm tired of it. It's not like it's a baby. Usually it's always like a 7-year-old that's crying. That's what gets me. I'm like, you know, at this point. Yeah, I think I made that too light, but no going back. I'm gonna take the rest, and I know it's not as low coverage as if I just did the brush, but I don't really want to do the brush. Need my ears. So. I really want to see Ungrowing Star, but I don't think we're in that because I don't think he's ever heard of it. Which is so funny, like having a boyfriend of color and different race and like different backgrounds and stuff. Like he didn't grow up here. Like when I make some comments on like, oh, don't overindulge yourself, he's like, what? I'm not eating chocolate. And I'm like, that's not what I meant. So today we're gonna do a very bronzy look. So we're gonna go in with this one today. I just feel like I just want to. Like, why not? Do what I want today. We're gonna be a bronzy girl. So we're gonna go with this little brush. I'm just gonna bronze it up. And we're going to do this look. I love coffee. It's my favorite, one of my favorite drinks. So when I know this is an old trend, but I never do it because I don't know, I just feel good. Like I get really bored watching everyone do the same makeup. So when everybody's not doing it, that's when I want to try it. And then if I really like it, I just do it and I don't really care. Like, I just don't. I do what I want. And you can't tell me otherwise. If you don't like it, that's your problem, not mine. So, yeah. But today was a okay day at work, nothing crazy. So I think that's why he's like, oh, let's go to the movies. Because usually he goes to the movies on Thursdays with his coworker, but his coworker is off for a couple days because he's going somewhere. But, so I think he's kind of lonely and wants to do something. So he's like, hey, but we go to the movies. And I was like, sure, when? He goes, like, in an hour. So, it's like 4 now. So we'll leave soon. I waited a while before I should have actually done this, but it's okay. It's okay. There. I a little bronzed. I hate bronzer on my face because I feel like I look stupid, but yeah. Paper towel that I always have because I always have like a drink with me, and I don't today. I have a brownish this. I keep saying I want to use it, and I think I used it once, but I think it'd be the perfect time for this. It's brown. I don't know. We'll see. I could be a disaster that I'm doing this color. So we'll see. Let's use this brush. Like, I feel like it's so brown. Like, it's just gonna look like bronzer. Yeah, it looks like bronzer. I think I should use it as bronzer. Like, it doesn't really feel like blush or like look like blush, but maybe that's the point of coffee makeup, because it's for people that don't want to use pinks and stuff. Maybe that's why. Maybe I'm just stupid and don't realize. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. But yeah, no, it's a oh, I'm throwing stuff. Sorry, I'm not trying to be mean. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I'm gonna go in with this shade. It's the Honey Bun. I really like this one a lot. I figured out. But we're gonna go in, and I think I'm gonna use 2 bronzers, just because I feel like a light one over all of this, and then I feel like a darker one on the outside of my face will be more. Ooh, you hear my stomach? Literally so weird since I just ate like an hour. Actually, no, I ate at 10:55. Maybe I am a little hungry, a little peckish. I don't know. I always feel like I'm not as hungry at work. Sometimes I get hungry. Like, of course, like random days I get really hungry. And the other days I'm like, I'm not hungry at all. And other days I'm like, I'm starving. And those are the days I always want no extra food. Okay, next we're gonna go in with my darker one. It's the same place, but this one's toasted butterscotch. I love butterscotch. But You know what makes me so sad? I worked in a school like for 5 years, and I loved that school so much. And now I'm at a school, and yesterday, April Fool's, which is so sad, was Para Appreciation Day. The school didn't do anything. They didn't announce it. They didn't, and it's just so sad because like paras get basically shit. We don't get paid a lot. We get the hardest kids. Like, I've been bitten, I've been groped, I've been spat on, I've been sworn at, I've been stabbed with a pencil before. Like, and we do all this stuff. And we get, most of us, I'm not saying all because I can't speak for all paras because I don't know every paras. But it's a bond, experience, and education and stuff. We're not paid buku bucks. We don't get paid in the summertime unless you stretch out your check. But not all schools do that. But this one does that, I mean. Sometimes you have to work summer school. There's paras that work other jobs after it. There's teachers that work other jobs. And we get less appreciation for paras than teachers do, which is whatever. Kids tend to, and parents tend to, which is not the big deal. You know what I'm talking about? But like, the staff couldn't even remember at this school, and it made me feel so sad. Oh, I'm gonna use these 2 colors and go in my eyes. And it makes me feel so sad that like they couldn't even remember enough. Like, I just read an email because I didn't remember yesterday, so I'm not too mad about it. But it just feels like as a para, you are given more harder kids, more criticism, more whatever, okay? But you are expected to be able to do your job and get treated like crap every day. Teachers talk to you, kick you out of their classes, like, don't think you're doing your job. But if you are letting the child do what they need to do and you look like a bad para, you get told that you're doing too much to help a student, but you want them independent. But this, like, there's no winning. There's no winning. I'm sorry. There's never winning being a para. I love my job, and I'm not saying I would do anything to, like, but I love it. I do love it, but I also feel like it does drain you quite a bit. And I get why the turnover is so high. I never did my first year because I was like, oh, I love this job. And then I realized that, like, paras are basically used in their own way. You're not properly trained. No school has so much training, like, for a para. Like, I'm sorry, they don't. Like, I wish, like, as a person, my first job, they just threw me in. This job, they just threw me in. Like, they don't give you the training that you need if you go to another job. They don't. Shh, you're fine. I'm touching you. I am. They don't give you the training that you need most times. So it's like, it's kind of hard for everyone. Like I've had people that they've come for like 3 days and they left and they didn't come back because it is a hard job. Like, it's not an easy job. And I wish that people knew that. I'm sorry. Like, it's not just like, oh, and it's not like you just get to work with like one child. I work right now with I work with five kids right now on my case. Like, for me individually, every day I work with 5 kids, and my schedule is never always consistent. And it does, I'm gonna go with concealer, it does tend to like weigh on you. Like, you feel so bad if you call out, because you're having another person cover for you. That's if they even get coverage for you. They sometimes just let those kids, but like, if you're not covering those kids, then what were you doing before? And then, like, of course, there's always people that are, of course, harder in your job and treat you like crap and like talk about you, but that's just a natural thing. But like, I just feel like there's paras at my job and in my previous jobs that, like, they get the easiest kids. They get to have an hour break, and some of us don't even get 10, or, well, it feels like 10. I have a lunch from 10:55 to 11:25. Well, I know it's not 10 minutes, but it feels like that. There's times where I'll be in a classroom with a student and then I'll see a pair where I left. She'll be sitting in the same spot and I'll go back an hour later and she's still in the same spot and hasn't left. Because it's just how it works. And unfortunately, they are friends with the case manager, so they get freedom more. It feels like paras aren't always given the best training, and that's just from my 2 school experience. Like, if I go to a cashier's job and they train you, they make sure you're proper on it, they don't always do that at schools. So, like, unfortunately, I feel like there needs to be a program. I think I'm gonna go with this dark brown blush. I just need some more. Is it brown? It's called Love. Is this brown? Let's just do a dot. Get a little more color. I need some more color. I just feel like, from my experience, paras are easily something that people like don't recognize that it's a hard job. And we do it because it's not for the money. We do it because we love the kids and we love them because it's something you do. You fall in love with these kids and you see them as your own. And I don't have kids personally, but like I love all the kids I've ever worked with. Like when I see them, I'm so happy. And there's some that are in high school now and I miss them every day. Like I would love Summersworth, the school system that I was at, and I loved it. And other than the issue that I had before I left, stop it, boy, I would go back in a heartbeat, but I just miss them. And I realized, like, yeah, of course, there's days that I don't want to get up and go to work, but that's everybody, right? But, like, I feel like the one day that you're supposed to make paras feel appreciated and like they matter was the day that is para day. And to have an email the next day just kind of felt last minute, like they forgot. And that's fine to admit that you forgot, but to make it just an email and not be like, oh, hey guys, for paras we're gonna give you a piece of candy, or like just to give us that thought that we matter. But it doesn't feel like that, because when teacher appreciation comes, teachers are going to get so much good stuff and be recognized, and I get that, but not all paras get that. And unfortunately, I'm going to use brown mascara. It's from the Girl Scout line, but it makes me so sad to think that that's unfortunately our life and system at schools. You're not always valued, but they're valued when it's necessary for them. So if anyone's out there that's a para that has wondering if you are good enough, you are. I promise. You're amazing. And I hope you had the great appreciation day for paras. I do. I think you deserve it. You do a hard job. Some teachers don't even want to do our job sometimes. I would love to be able to substitute more for kids, but I work with some very hard kids. It's not a thing. You can't just leave them hanging. But makes me sad that they kind of forgot. But it's okay, because not everybody's perfect. I'm just a little upset, but we'll make it work, because I think I need more bronzer, guys. Like, I feel like I'm not brown enough. Like, bronzy. Like, I feel so ghostly, but I have more bronzer than I normally put on. Maybe I need more. Maybe I just need some more. I do. I'm going to do the darker one a little more. But I just kind of made me sad that I think I'm going to like this one. So, the one I really like. Maybe a mix. It kind of made me sad. And even May and a couple other paras were talking about that today. Stop it. You're doing that just because you want to be a butthead. Sorry, my cat is really annoying. He wants something and he can't have it because he's being a butthead and his dad is not getting up. And I'm busy filming. So he can wait. And he's gonna whine because he's a princess. But yeah, no, that kind of ruffled my feathers today. Made me feel like, you know what? Sometimes I get so mad over little things and I just don't get why. Like maybe it's because, I don't know, I just constantly, I love my job. Don't get me wrong, I love it to pieces. It is a job that I love, but I also feel like your love has an extent to things, and I feel worn out. I feel there's jobs that case managers, like, you spend all day with children, but you don't sometimes know the child. You don't know their tics or their things, and then like a para does, and then the teacher goes into a meeting with someone and talks about the child, but doesn't realize like, this child is very bright. This child is very smart. Why are you saying that? Like his parents. Oh, I'm gonna go in with this brownish shimmer because I've never used it, and go right over there just a little. Oh, I fucked that up. Sorry, I fucked that up real good. And then just on brush. But it just, the one day that you're supposed to, like, all you had to do was make an announcement or send out like a nice, I don't know, anything would have been better than an email at the end of the day where you forgot. You know what I mean? So like, I feel like it just tells me how people really see paras. And I get that. It's not a lot of people care. But we take on a lot of brunt work that other people don't. We get hit, kicked, bitten, sworn at, if you're lucky. Only that. Food spat at me. You're holding children's hands because they're gonna hurt themselves. Like, you take on a lot. And unfortunately, not always given the recognition and support that you need. But let's stop talking about it because I'm just gonna get really mad still. But yes, this is my look. I'll put on mascara after. Or you know what? Maybe I don't want mascara. Maybe I just want to do this look. Yes. I'm gonna brush my hair while I'm here, just because I think I want to keep it down. But yeah, that was today, and I felt like schools need to do better. And the thing is, I work at a school that has like two very different dynamics. Like there's really, really rich kids and families, and then there's really poor ones. And it makes me, this particular school, like, it's sad. Like, kids will come in with like two bats that cost like $500, and you're like, oh wow, like, that's a lot of things. And then kids are like, oh, I don't have shoes, and you're like, oh, okay, love. And you want to help them, but then you realize like, I can hardly afford now to buy myself something. I can't. And you will, I promise. I think I've bought so many things for kids that needed it. I've donated, like, it makes you hurt to see children that are smart and brave, and they get up and they come to school and get to see, I don't know, it hurts my heart to see two different aspects at the schools, which you see everywhere, but this school I'm at now, this lip oil is not for me, I don't like it without something under it. But at the school I'm at now, it's very apparent, and it makes me kind of sad. Like, as a kid, I remember being able to be in the poor group with my friends, and we knew each other. Like, we know. I don't think this is not what's pinky. I don't have a lot of browns. I think I need more browns. No, that's not brown enough. That's like sorry. I'm trying to find a brown. Is that brown? No, that's purple again. I have definitely more pinky colors and browns. Pinky and purplies. I think I need more browns. I have this brown butter gloss. Let's see if it works. I just don't want anything, because I'm gonna drink and eat. But I can bring this with me, and it's cute brown. I kind of like this. I like this. I like the browns together. I feel like they go together. But thank you for listening to me, Graham. Bumble. I definitely think I'd do it again, but I feel like I really need brown, like a real brown. This is not really brown. It's more like, it is brown, just not like dark brown. Like, I want a brown. But yeah, I think I'll definitely do it again. I'm gonna do my eyeliner off camera, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys. See you later.